Hi, this is Mariah Gullo from The Hollywood Reporter, and I'm in studio today with Yolanda Ross.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going great.
Let's talk about The Chi.
Let's do it.
So how did you get involved in this project?
I auditioned for it the first time around, and didn't get it. Like most of us didn't get it. And second time around, I ended up booking it. And I gotta say, it was the best thing that I had read in the year of auditioning, where I really did want it. I really related to the dialogue. It came off the tongue easy, and Jada made sense to me.
Excellent. And did you know of about Lena before? Or?
I knew of her, but I hadn't seen Master of None, and I just knew she was a really good writer.
When you looked at the character of Jada, what characters or what characteristics about her did you like?
She used common sense.
Yeah.
She used common sense. She was a hardworking woman. She had her unique way of, showing her love for her kid and also guiding him in a way that I think is unique with them. And I find that it's probably unique with a lot of mothers and sons that are, together without a father. Sometimes they're almost like siblings, And in the audition scene was the one with Keisha, under the bed. So it was a unique way to show how she dealt with that situation, and still tried to pay the young lady respect, but also show her son how to respect the young girl under the bed.
Yeah. It's so wonderful how the characters just kind of overlap in each other's lives.
Yeah.
There's so much crossover, and but as a woman, I really want to see more of the female characters. I'm hoping they really come out more. And I was really excited about the episodes that's coming up for you because you have more time with Ethel, and I just
Ethel's hilarious. Yeah, LaDonna. If
that
y'all don't know,
that is the character that stands out.
She is a lot. She's so much fun. She has a cooking show on YouTube.
She does?
Yes. She's flirtatious. She's a lot. She's a lot. She is Ethel. A little bit.
That's excellent. I love to hear that. Not the mean parts of Ethel.
No, but even with that, Ethel shows love. I mean, Ronnie could be a headache. Come on. Ronnie could be a headache. So, I mean, she's got that tough thing, but then she'll slide, she'll slip some love in there, Yeah, she does it, under the breath kind. Did you lose something, Miss Ethel?
My nail kit. And I know you stole it. Don't think I don't know what you're doing, girl, with your evil mind tricks. That motherfucking voodoo shit don't work on me. I'm a Christian.
What you looking for now?
My pocketbook, so we can go get our nails done.
But I do my own nails.
I know. That's why we're going. And not another word. I'm paying, so act grateful.
Okay, but I got my own money.
You hard of hearing. I said I'm paying. Least I can do for what you did for my Ronnie. Now let's go.
It's nice to see. I mean, there's so many moments of tragedy or really intense, painful situations that happen in the show, and then
there's laughter.
Yeah, there's laughter. It changes a little bit. Every character changes a little bit. I mean, at the beginning, Ethel is such a hard ass, and then she kind of softens up once Jada helps her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think she has it there in the first place because she knows that Jada does look out for her and does take care of her. We also have to remember she is an elderly woman, so she can be dealing with a lot of things, forgetfulness, possible onset of dementia, things like that she could be going through. So, like the lasagna in the microwave, that kind of thing. So, and lost batteries that I took. So, things like that. But I think she knows overall Jada's there for her.
Yeah.
And it is sweet to see their relationship as time goes on, how it kind of evolves a little.
You're also a writer and director.
I am. So that's why I really do appreciate this writing and this world that Lena's created. It's such an amazing thing to see stories about us that are accurate, that have all the minute details that we can pick up, that say if somebody else is telling our story, they just get looked over and don't, they're not there because that person's not living our lives,
Yeah. Are there any particular scenes that stick out to you as moments where you felt they were like truly authentic?
Well, I think they're all authentic to me. I mean, I love seeing the Jerrica and Brandon stuff, just all the little things between them as far as girlfriend and boyfriend. It's like that early love of like a black couple, and just, she wants her dude to stay on his path, like stay out of the streets, and that's like a real thing. And in our case, like say me and Ethel, well, Jada and Ethel is everybody's black grandma, it's like she's everybody's grandmama. She really is. It's like, I see it online. So many people like comment about her. And that's just like, it's a simple, easy thing, but it's such a real thing, like all the little characteristics of Ethel.
Yeah. One of the things I noticed is that Jada seems to be headed towards possibly some romantic entanglement. I feel like that's coming.
I wouldn't mind that.
I feel like there's been some conversations about being closed off, and I noticed that with a lot of the women on the show, is there's that kind of through line of we've been hurt so many times before by people, like we're starting to close ourselves off.
Well, I think it's a coping mechanism. I think it's a real one because, I know for myself, I don't have any friends really that are, I have very few that are partnered up. It's like we all have great jobs, have homes, have things going on, but nobody share that with in our lives. And that's a very real thing. And that's why I feel like, having Jada, the single mother who's working hard, and not to say that the others aren't, but it's such a part of our country, of life these days, the single motherdom. And then there's nobody to share things or be able to have a little relief of life with in your own personal life.
Yeah, and Lena has said before about like the spirit, she really wanted to capture the spirit of Chicago, and what she notices about people who live in Chicago is that they're working really hard to accomplish their dreams.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, bullshit in the way, and a lot of obstacles.
Yeah.
But that's like, again, another through line is that people are, on the hustle,
People are on the hustle, and those monkey riches can be fast and furious.
Yeah.
And you have to take them, figure out how to deal with them, but keep your hustle going because life doesn't stop. Ultimately that's the bottom line. Life doesn't stop, and you have to just figure out how to continue on.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the career woman, because, like I said, you're a writer and director.
Yeah.
And there is this this talk in Hollywood about this is a great time to be a female director. People are looking for female directors. Has that been your experience?
It's I can truthfully say they definitely have been looking. It still has been for a while. They've been looking at certain ones. I think it's a really good time to be a black female, in this business, because I feel like we're finally being heard, and listened to and valued. And, with this show becoming the success as it has been, and I just found out like it's like the highest, has the highest amount of viewers that Showtime has had for series, behind Billions.
Amazing.
So, or since Billions, I should say. So I'm like psyched about that. But it does all help. And now that we're being listened to and they see value in us, telling our stories, we have an audience. You know, if you give us something of quality, if we're allowed to make our own projects and put them out there, there are viewers for it.
Yeah.
You know, we've been held back for so long. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people are hungry for content that they haven't seen before, and
it's there. That's what
it
sucks. You know, it's there, and it's been there. Because I mean, as an actor, you get to read all these things that never get greenlit. And, you know, the audiences don't know half of what you know as far as projects. And, you know, you hear what people are saying about they want to see this, they would like to see that, da-da-da. Well, it's like, yeah, I read that kind of script like, I don't know how many years ago or whatever. And that stuff never sees the light of day.
Because back then, you know, if it was like 10 years ago, there were way more reality shows.
Oh,
even.
Yeah, well...
Like scripted content is really having its day now,
and it's in television a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have 4 more questions for you before I let you go. First job that made you think I've made it.
Stranger Inside. Yeah, this is my first film. So yeah.
Best day on the set of The Chi.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? The scene with Emmett laying in my lap, it's a short little scene, but it's such a beautiful, quiet moment. That was like my favorite scene on the set, day on the set, is just sitting in that moment and it being like still and peaceful.
That's nice. Last time you cried at a movie?
I just did. Well, I cried at a play too. Yeah, I did tear up at Mudbound.
Oh,
when Jason. Yeah, Mudbound.
Yeah. Are you excited about the Academy Awards this year?
I am, and I really hope Get Out gets something. Because, I mean, it was such a fantastic movie in so many different ways, and I hope we're not scared of it. I hope, you know, the Academy's not scared of it and gives it its just due. Yeah.
Last question. Worst audition story?
Oh, my gosh. Well, I went in for somebody in New York, and I had gone in for him before, and this is one of these things, like, okay, just listen to this. So as a black person, you go in for a part that's for a black person, and you get told that you're not black enough sounding. But then somebody else auditioning you for the same part says, well, she's a little too black. You know, I'm sorry, but I got it all in me. I'm black all over. So it's just like, you can't win, and then you have white people judging you. So that's like a funny thing, somebody telling you you're black or too black, right, not black enough. But I had this guy, and he had, it was something that I was supposed to get put on tape for. And he talked throughout it. His reader, she couldn't look me in the eye. She messed up, like this was a time, it was a time period piece, and she messed up all the dialogue. So you're standing there, you're not being taped, he's talking on the phone, she can barely talk, and I'm just like, oh, if I could curse right now, what am I doing here? Like, that was the feeling, and I'm like, I never want to go in for him again.
Yeah.
That was a horror story. Last time.
Are there any, like, interesting words that people use to describe when they're trying to tell you that you're not this enough or not that enough? I'd be curious to know what they're...
Well, they didn't say black. They used urban in that case.
Yes.
So,
okay.
I come from Nebraska, so I'm not urban at all, first off. And, like, seriously, I'm about as country as you can get. Or Midwestern.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that, you know... Yeah, I don't know. Without trying to, like, be too whatever, not PC or be PC. Just say it.
Well, I'm very excited to see what happens with Jada.
Me too.
Hoping that she
Season 2.
I hope she gets to open her heart. Yeah.
I do too, and I hope, I'm excited about it. I'm excited where it can go and what we can, get out there on screen, because telling real women's stories I think is important, so that we can see ourselves.
Yeah. Yolanda, thank you so much for
Thank
being here.
you.
Check out The Chi on Showtime.
Yep.
Bye.